a 1977 Datsun 280Z that has been stored in a barn for the last 32 years. You can now see the Datsun 280Z model of 1977, which got parked in 1988, as the owner finally decided to deal with the corrosion on the body. After 11 years of operation, corrosion appeared in some areas, which attract attention. Next to the Japanese, a Ford Model T-coupe stands, a 1923, which will be a separate story, as its story deserves attention. Nothing lasts forever. The owner was distracted by something and he lost interest to the car. Now his relatives inherited a huge territory with cars and began to gradually sell them. Time has not passed quickly, and the 280Z needs even more attention and care. The car is located in Walden, New York, and is listed on eBay. They only want $2,750 for it. Let's figure out, is it a lot or not, because the ad contains a large number of photos from which you can get an idea of what is wrong with the car. Lifelong parking has not affected the car in a nice way. Visually, all the elements of the body suffered, and it is even interesting what scared the owner so much in 1988 that he decided to pay attention to corrosion. Often written that for such a long interval of standing in place, the wheels should be deflated, but as you can see from these photos, only 2 wheels were deflated, while the rest remained intact. There is not a part of the car that is untouched. Therefore, what is not visible to the eye at the bottom is in even more deplorable state. The complete set, even the engine is in place, but I doubt that it can be started by simply changing the oil. Rodents made a nest on the radiator and probably chewed the wiring in some places. The car comes with a full set of documents, so you can legalize it without any problems. But the question is it worth the effort and money? A complete set, but the state raises questions. For 11 years of operation, the car drove just over 96,000 miles, which corresponds to a mileage of 150,000 kilometers. The inside of the car looks as unpresentable as the outside, but it is strange to expect otherwise. You should be prepared for the fact that not a single electronic unit works in the car, and in addition, the interior will have to be tidied up. But there is a good news. The car drove into the barn on its own and is in absolutely original condition. I didn't pay attention before, but look in what interesting place the illumination cover is located above the air ducts. There is even a regular stowaway in the trunk, which looks better than the whole car, and it feels like it has never been used. The red saloon is no longer as good as it was 50 years ago. And here is the fun part, the photos below. All the elements of the underbody, including the suspension, have been corroded. It's amazing how the anther did not turn into dust for such a long stay in such conditions. And if you try to pierce the bottom with something sharp, you can make a hole. In some places, there is no metal at all. Another 5-10 years and it will turn into the dust. The only option, why would you buy this car, is to rearrange the entire interior, which by some miracle was not eaten by mice and moisture. I don't really understand what can be saved here. Don't forget to subscribe and like it. Thanks for sharing, and bye bye.